Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos from TVTMI Live engage in a racy on-air segment while donning tight fitness gear and holding one another. In a provocative on-air partner pilates session, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos of Live slid into tight training gear. During a recent live episode, the pair gathered together to exercise. Kelly wore a pair of sweatpants with white stars on the legs, while the husband and wife host donned tight t-shirts and gym attire. The couple performed the exercises as instructed, sitting back-to-back on a yoga mat on the floor for the pilates postures. Kelly and Mark leaned back on each other and switched positions, unable to maintain a straight face. Funny tussle ensued as Mark attempted to spread his entire body out on Kelly. They even briefly held each other tightly at one point. Additionally, they tried balancing with their arms while lying on their backs with their toes pointed upward and their knees bent. Kelly took a brief break from her broadcast to thank a producer for making a significant adjustment to the morning show. Michael Gelman, the show's executive producer, received praise from Kelly before the on-air quiz contest began. An in-studio trivia dancer danced near the talk show desk before Kelly, 52, and her co-host Mark Consuelos, 52, started their segment, Pack Your Bags Travel Trivia. Kelly was inspired by the dancer and began to jive while seated. When the dancer's music stopped, Kelly made a complimentary remark to Michael, 62. She said to Michael, who was off camera, "I like that you've placed the trivia dancer where we can actually see the trivia dancer. Because previously, we were unable to watch the trivia dancer. We can see now." Gelman was thanked by Mark for the correction. He continued by saying that he was glad that the performance was got to see by the married hosts. "The performance was amazing," Kelly acknowledged, and Mark concurred. "Pretend I didn't respond to that. I'd be an evil person. I didn't even get to see it, therefore I must be a monster. That was extraordinary," Kelly continued. Compared to the show that aired on August 8th, Kelly was considerably friendlier to Michael on the program that aired tonight. Kelly was skimming a list of themes for the program. She glanced to Michael for assistance as she appeared to be having some difficulty with one of them. The two have been friends for a long time and occasionally make jokes like this. Kelly wanted to know what the item was, even though she was probably not really annoyed with Gelman. When it happened the first time, it was for attempting to convince her to make her husband Mark do something he didn't want to. Kelly had been discussing a piece she had found online about eating oranges while taking a shower. She and the producer each posted a video of themselves trying out the pastime and dousing each other in various fruits. Mark, though, stayed silent. Michael made an attempt to persuade Kelly to persuade her husband to record himself fruit-filled and shirtless in the shower so they could broadcast it to viewers. Kelly retorted, "Excuse me, Gelman, I'm not going to get divorced over this. If he doesn't want to shower with your dragon fruit," she continued, "that's not my problem." She continued by listing the fruits that Mark was unwilling to sample while in the shower. He didn't like the banana, he didn't like the orange, and the grapefruit was a no-fly zone, she said. As she complained, Mark nibbled into an ice cream sandwich. "You better cough up a travel budget," Kelly said, taking a mouthful of Mark's ice cream sandwich. She continued, "He will only eat ice cream sandwiches in the shower in Italy, Gelman."